My name is Shanhui Yim. I am a classical pianist, singer-songwriter, and a producer. So I envision to create music that has depth of classical music and at the same time have the intimacy of songwriting. I am really grateful that I was able to be in a very musical community, and my mom was the person who gave me the biggest impact. Because she wanted me to have the best of music, she also created her own course, it is called GMT, and from there I had a lot of fun as a baby experiencing music. So the passion really grew in me. It didn't seem like something I could really separate from my daily life. My first diploma at 15, when I was doing LTCL at 17, and 17 was the age where I was really clear with music was what I want to do. So I even took math 1 year earlier so I could focus solely on my music and LTCL when I was in year 11. What discipline has taught me is not perfection, but it's all about your persistence. Not really always wanting to chase for that perfection, but knowing that you are doing what you can at that moment with your playing. Even if I'm doing contempt, classical is a part of me that is just embedded. There's nothing that I can do to erase, and there will be no chance that I will want to erase that part of me. I still love to go to concert. I love practicing at home. I love learning new etudes, new concerto, or just performing them. It still excites me. Classical music, and from all the training and all the structure, it has taught me to listen and interpret music in a very, very different kind of depth. And with that, I'm able to bring that into the kind of music that I want to create by myself. So in my own music, you can still hear a lot of classical inspiration. I still use a lot of strings. Piano is still very, very visible and one of the main parts of my music. I tend to have an interlude where it's just showcasing the piano sound. It's a part where we just let silent and simple music speak for itself. Not having the perfection in mind, but I still want to have the rigor in the quality of the sound that I'm producing. But this time, it will still have the depth, but it will be more raw, more honest, and more storytelling with the audience. I feel like in this generation, we no longer need a big label or we don't need a big stage to let our music be heard. We simply have a lot of platforms where we could engage ourselves in, we can build communities with, we can showcase our talent and our music from. So this part simply didn't exist in the generation back then. I used to struggle a lot, like what is the right path for musicians to do next? After I graduate, what do I do? After masters, then what? Do I go into a company? Do I start looking for jobs or whatever? But I guess this is one thing that we are not really educated or open-minded to be learning. We have always taught to be coming from excellence in our playing, but we have never taught to how we can connect artistry into entrepreneurship. Yeah. So what I can really say is there is no certain way to walk this path, and there is no exact way or a duplicate way that you can have with other musicians. It's a way that you can path for yourself, either or not you are ready to risk it. Because if you would like to shine in this and you would like to make something from this, everything comes with a risk in here of putting yourself out there. And it is scary for musicians. Yeah, because of wanting to be excellent, we are often caught in the dilemma of telling ourselves we're not good yet, or we're not enough yet, wait till I'm almost there, wait till I'm ready. But the truth is we're never ready. It's just a feeling. And being ready is a choice you can make for yourself. Even if you have started your career, you can be a whole different kind of musician in 10 years' time. And you wouldn't be ready for that. But it's whether you are ready to jump into it and commit to it 100% and make something out of it. I used to think that I can only be one. I can only have one persona, I can only have one identity. So if I go into classical music, that's the only thing I can do. If I go into singing, I can only do that. And it actually makes me really upset because I felt like it's not entirely me. I love the structure and I love the rigor and I love the discipline, everything in classical music, and I love the freedom and I love the intimacy in the way I can produce my own song and I can storytell from my own song. So what I have came to really embrace is that I don't need to give up on either of them. It's just always trusting in yourself, trust in your work. Before anyone could be excited about your music, you have to be excited with your music. You have to believe in your music first. You have to be very, very confident with the own sound you are creating. You have to be convinced by it yourself first. And once you are, people can feel that. People will get enrolled into your kind of music. Authenticity is something that can always take over your skills. Yes, skill is important, but you have to have something that makes you different from other people. Because it was MCO, I was still studying classical piano, and I've always songwrite since I was a child, but it stopped at songwriting. I never really released any music or start producing them. So because of the time, I started getting in touch with production. And that's when I realized, wow, so that's how a song is produced. And I thought it was just a hobby and a passion to have one song out. But from there, I kind of explored a different kind of world. And that's when I realized that for me to create my sound that I want, nobody can ever understand you, only yourself. So I have to be the one who learn how to do the whole process, from songwriting to arranging to recording and mixing and so on. Yes, of course you will always have people there assisting and supporting you, but I wanted a sound that was so specific that I know that I want to have full control of my music that I produce. And that's when I got into production. And it's part of what I do now. First thing about Digi30 is I love the sound and I love the touch of it. And because it has so much more different sound, I get to kind of imagine it on different kind of instrument before I even step into the recording room or arranging room. And it's just, I guess it has came to me that this is my songwriting partner now. So every time I songwrite, it's either on this one or it's just gonna be in my car typing the lyrics. So every time I execute, this will be my best friend, yeah. Actually, I want to give a lot of credit to what the music industry and the music scene and the media is doing, because they are really putting a lot of effort. They're coming up with always something new to support the scene. And I can see that the younger generations who has really big dreams, they are very, very determined for things to happen. And a way that can really support us is to accepting to new sounds that they might not have listened to before. At least give each songwriter or any media a chance to be heard and fall in love with. And that's how we can support each other to grow. Because when there's an audience, people will be heard. And when we are heard, there'll be more audience and we can lead to a bigger stage in Malaysia. Because definitely Malaysia have way a lot of talent. When I am looking for my own sound, it's also I want to tell either the younger generation or stand strong with the generation I have now to say it's okay to have something really different. It's okay to be authentic with your own sound. It's okay to have something happen for the first time in this country. And one thing that I still stand strong is I would still love to educate. Education is still one of my passion. I still always go back to my children. I still always go back to teaching because that's how it grounds me. Apart from my own artistry, is always reminding why you love music in the first place. How I enjoy music at the first place is how I want my students and the children to enjoy music and be able to bring forth this for the rest of their lifetime. Whether or not they become musicians, but music will be their lifetime partner. And I think that's going to be very, very meaningful for them.